Mike. I found the mic. Yeah, I forgot a calendar. I don't know who even looks at the calendar, besides maybe a handful of people anyway. But, stream today. Whoa, Paca be upon ye. And, whoa, manager be upon ye. And also Rain. I see Rain is here. People will figure out, and they'll get in here. If they want the Paca. Who wouldn't want the Paca? Look at that Paca. It's a beautiful no. That's a beautiful no. That's what that is. I deny that alpaca. Didn't know the alpaca song was this long, did you? Oh, guess what? The alpaca song is that long. Actually, I think the vocals is made by a person that is named Alpaca. And the music is mixed by a person named Paca. They went all out. They got all alpaca all over the place in there, in that song. There's so much alpaca in that song everywhere. Just target that real quick. Everything should be working order. There it is. You see Lethal here. Lethal's here. All right. I have new abnormalities, but you must roll them to get them. You must roll to get the new abnormalities. I might put them somewhere in the middle, so it might be easier to get. I got glare again in the camera, but I think I have it mostly fixed this time. Kinda. So there's going to be a little camera issue. But I get to roll the D12 now. I got a 7. And that's a 7. I got stuck in there. It's a bigger die. And I'm going to assume that's a 6. Or a 9. I'm going to assume that's a 9. Let me take a look at the list. See what's available. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who did we have last time? Oh, right. I think I know I had last time. We had that guy. And we had, I think it was the goat again. I think it was the goat, the green goat. I think we had the green goat. The one that's in chat. Oh, it's that one again. You know what you get? I'll put one free abnormality, new abnormality. You get one old one, one new one. So you get that one. And you know what? I'm gonna roll again. Odd or even. I'm just gonna roll the D4. Okay, even. You get that one. Hot, fresh, new abnormality just for you. Enjoy. Fresh off the presses. Fresh into containment. Let's make sure that everything's okay. Alright. Yeah, last time is tip rate suppression, and this time is tip rate suppression. And we got an alpaca. And we have Mosby. I might want to do something about Ichiban's equipment situation. Because he got killed real easily last time, if I remember. Oh, right. Also, I don't want Nerddale down here. Because Yeda could handle Mosby just fine. I want Nerddale up here. Just in case the alpaca gets uppity, somebody could tank the Red Riding Hood. Also, Ichiban. What's your gear? Oh, I actually did give him new gear. I did go through and give him new gear. Yeah, I went through here and I changed out some of the haze for some WoW. just so they die a little bit less. Here we go. Here we go, suppressing again. Oh boy. Now that I know people could work with you. Like Alphamon. Alphamon could probably work with you. I'm gonna hit the ground running. We're gonna stay away from the Alpaca for the time being now. We're gonna have to check out Alpaca's thing another time because they're a mess to deal with. Does anybody have the Magical Girl? Oh yeah, Pico doesn't have Magical Girl. Can Pico handle the Magical Girl? Is the better question. We're gonna find out. No, how about not with you? Could somebody come over here and be his friend? For extra energy? Like Ichiban. Ichiban, come over here and be his friend. Train Insight while you're doing that. Because I want to take him off of Scarecrow duty, if I can. I'd very much like to get him off of Scarecrow duty. Leaf Ghost. And we'll see where that puts us. Let's see where that puts us for meltdowns. Issued a lot of jobs. Moving the mic a little bit closer. Okay, we got, what, 3 left? You, and Finn, and somebody go to the murderer. I want to get through these meltdowns as much as possible. We got to get through like 10 of them. I'm kind of worried about Midnight. I'm really worried about the Midnight. There's like 2 Midnights I will tolerate. Okay, who's got good hail? Toku. Toku's got the pail. Who else? Also, I'd like to get away from the anxiety music as soon as possible, too. This is anxiety music. Soft Tiger. And looks like everybody's good. Magical Girl's crashing out. Why? I forgot to use my gun. I forgot to use my gun. That's why she's crashing out. Best work is you. Lethal. Look, she's either going to get out and waste our time, or she's not going to get out and I shoot 3 clerks. I don't think she's getting out. I don't think she's getting out. She's good. Back to business as usual. Yada with Mosby. I want to get that hammer. Who's getting enticed? Don't get enticed by the tree. Only Cyrus should have the elf buff. And who's going there again? Alphamon? Baby's decent energy. Ichi is on Child. He already has the power. Of course Ichiban would get the power that quickly. It's great. Speaking of which, when you breach, what's your defenses? Okay, you're a little bit resistant to red. Okay, noted. Magical Girl is back to normal. Pico, you seem to have survived last time. We're far away from a god. No alpacas. If we could get through this entire meltdown without having an alpaca meltdown once, that would be great. I would love that. We can do more work, but make it instinct work. You guys need instinct training up there. How dare you have low HP? You guys are all fine. That should be one away. Okay, well, let me shoot some clerks real quick. Is that a twofer? That's a twofer. Oh boy. And somebody work with that. Purple time. Where's the purples? Show me the purples. There's the purples. You two could handle that. Definitely. There. You alone could most definitely handle just one of those apples. You will not have any incidents whatsoever. I come with my big boy pants on, even though pants that fit me will be quite small. Also, how would I wear them? Mix those apples up. There's an apple up here, by the way. Don't forget that apple. There's an apple down here, by the way. You got enticed by the tree. Don't do that. As long as we stay on point with it, we could just tap people away from the tree. We could just tap people away from the tree. I see Cyrus has the elf ears already. Cyrus, show the elf ears. All the fruit is dead. We've killed all the fruit. I imagined you'd wear the pants on your head with one ear on each leg. I mean, I could do that, yeah. And then they'll ask, "Manager, are you drunk again?" I forgot that, you know what, you got good defense in red. You go work with nothing there. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Where's, welfare team at? Okay, there they are. They went the scenic route. Well, Pico's got the magical girl gift now, so we don't have to worry about that. Ichi back up here to the child. We got a rhythm today. It's amazing we have rhythm. We're gonna have a green noon coming up, so I gotta keep IU away from that. Because IU is very robot prone, apparently. We could go back to Mosby. Mosby does good work. Mosby's chilling. He is cool. He's not freaking out. I'm gonna kill 3 clerks just in case. I don't know if the apples took any casualties, but I'm gonna make some casualties. Don't let Mosby hear that, though. He is a clerk rights activist. He believes in clerks' rights. I believe clerks are dead to rights. That's right. Speaking of which, the ears that I made, I got a little electric strap on them now. They can stay on my head easier. Okay, robot time. Everybody but IU here, because IU is very accident prone. I don't see why. Oh, that clerk is going to get killed by the robot anyway, so that'll be fine. They're playing the dirge. It's time again to deal with long-lasting emotional problems. Nah, long-lasting emotional problems in my facility? Less likely than you think. Okay, coffee and... Well, actually, lethal and coffee. And you, Toku, and a Pico. I'm sure you guys could handle it with a red shield. You guys kind of have to travel in a group, though. At least you guys. You guys are probably fine. The cats can help. Whatever cats are not busy at the time, they can come help. How you guys doing down here? Looks like that robot's still alive. Looks like the clerk is trying to get to the tree. Oh no, the clerk died. Good. Good. How are you guys doing? Just fine. How you guys doing? How's your HP looking? They're just fine. I'm sure a couple of the clerks will get killed by the regular damage. Even though that ticks off the Mosby, but as we found, Mosby is quite tankable. Okay, why do we got a yellow? Why do we got a yellow? Who died? Who breached? Was it Mosby? Mosby's out. Yada's already on it. You know what? He could probably solo that. As long as he stays in that aisle. I think he's trying to go for bodies. I think he's trying to find the bodies. Where are you going? Where do you think you're going, Mosby? Get you messed up. Cat's got that robot. There's another robot roaming around then. Where is he? I'm looking for red hallways that indicate... Oh, there's the robot. We'll just converge on that. Alright, I just sent everybody down there to deal with Mosby. Oh, Pico, don't die. Oh, Pico. Go work with the magical girl. And get away from Mosby. There you go. There you go. Mosby's fine. He's taking a nap. His team's got him covered. Like I said, no incidents. Absolutely no incidents. I am good manager. We're still only at 4, though. But we got the noon out of the way. It's time for the dusk. It's dusk time. Cyrus is an elf. Looks like an anime character with the hair and the ears. The ghost there. Bong bong. Usual suspects. The usual locations. Bunch of works. Yada, go to work with Mosby. Tell him, give us the hammer, damn it. Hand over that hammer. Do we even... Oh, great, the alpaca. Great. The alpaca. I forgot what it's been a week. Well, not even a week. Kinda a week. Forget what she hates. Okay, Scarecrow is gonna breach when we work on him. We got the gaze. Got the spiders. Got Porcubus. Karoshi. Alpaca! Please normal the alpaca. Please do the alpaca. Not like that. Not like that. Also, I have to keep an eye on the gauge now. That's the mirror, right? Yeah, that's the mirror. Gotta keep the gaze in the gaze. Wolf wants work. Alphamon, don't do it. Because you just came back from nothing there. You're injured. Okay, I think I got all the meltdowns that aren't tools. That I don't want to mess with. I'll have plenty of time. Gaze is almost done over there. Oh, looks like we got a normal on the alpaca. Good. Cyrus the tree's having a fit. Go do something about that. Okay, gaze is fine. Alpaca is normal. Okay, who got blessed? Actually, there's so few people in that department that even if it blesses everybody... Like you, how dare you? Yep, he's out. Okay, how many breaches was that? That was 2. So Yeda's got to get in. Nerdale's got to get into formation here. Good thing we have that nutsack upgrade, so we can get healed in the aisle. They took care of the Scarecrow. Scarecrow's taken care of. Next person to breach is probably going to be Mosby again. How many clerks did I kill? I'm just going to kill 3 more, just to make sure. Bang. Okay, back to work. We're halfway through. No, Pico's been doing fine with the magical girl. I'll send her there. Ichiban's getting trained. Extraction. Alphamon's fine with him. Cosmic's fine with him. Gotta put Cyrus on the tree so it doesn't have a freak out. I know which abnormalities make us the most energy, the least stress. Which is great. But it's depressing dirge, though. There's a low-key dirge going on here. Everything is good. Can't you see that everything is good? I hope this performance and song will appease our souls. You know what would appease me? Getting rid of the alpaca. I'm strongly considering doing a memory repo after this suppression. Get rid of the alpaca. We'll deal with the alpaca later. Its gear isn't even really worth it. I think we unlocked everything. It was like a white crossbow. And the gift kind of sucked. And I got plenty of WoW armor already. I want Aleph. I want Alf! Bring Alf back! Not in Pog form! Don't bring Alf back in Pog form. I don't want Pogs. Isn't it strange that, Pog kinda came back, but it was at the, as an emote instead of, you know, cardboard discs? Ever think about that? People be pogging. You know what? I just issued a whole bunch of jobs, but it looks like some of them are going to resolve themselves anyway. Like Nerdale on the Snow Queen. That's already going to be covered. If that's the crazy book. So Husk. Bees! Who should I put on bees? What does bees like? I forgot what bees like. Honey, of course. Okay, I'll send somebody from extraction team up here. I'll send Shrimple. Nobody melting down there. And if Mosby was melting down, he's not anymore. I don't see anybody else melting, do you? I love the cross, but that's fine. That's just energy. Nerdale's gonna go gambling. Hopefully gets a look good. He should. His justice is very high. Cyrus to the tree. Paging Cyrus to the tree. Tiprit's, I think that's called Tiprit's Dirge, is what's playing right now. So she's playing his mixtape. Tiprit is playing his mixtape right now on the organ. Because she's mourning the other Tiprit. That's what I think that's going on here. Okay, Magical Girl is good, and Magical Girl will even be even better. We got a Red Dusk, though. We got a Red Dusk. Which means we're going to have rolling clowns. Maybe I should just make sure that a lot of the... Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going? Get back there. That tree likes to have fits a lot, doesn't he? Unless I like purged its facility of employees, like right now, so Mosby doesn't get out and cause a big rigmarole. You're not an employee. Get out of here. Anybody up here still alive? I'm just gonna unravel all my bullets on anything that's clerk shaped. There's a lot of clerk shaped things here. I don't remember hiring this many clerks. The more clerks I kill this way, the less clerks get killed by the Red Dusk. And the less clerks get killed by the Red Dusk, the happier Mosby is. So I'm out of bullets. I can't believe this happened. I'm out of bullets. You... I get a reload every time there's a meltdown. So... yeah, they just ship me new bullets every time there's a meltdown. Because I'm going to need them to shoot the employees. I hear purge the facility of employees is a click of a button away. Darn tootin', I said purge the employees. Finn needs HP training. Unfortunately, he's getting it off the Mr. Bones. Okay, Alpha Monk, you could probably do another one with our favorite pal. Nothing there. I just realized I didn't turn on the lights. But I got a good 30 minutes of sunlight left from the looks of that sundown. And then it's Umbreon hours. And then we'll get a different kind of glare because my rings will start glowing. Okay, actually hold off on those because I see how close we are to that dusk. I need vital players like closer to the middle. Like Magical Girl Rain, not Ichi, not Opico. Opico will probably get killed. They can probably hide in the elevators. I need important players. There is a non-zero chance that Red Riding Hood might get out. So actually, all of you guys are going to join the team too. So you're as far away from Red as possible. Same with you cats. Let's get them all into control. I'll bring this team up from the basement. Yeah, I hear ya. I hear ya. Like, how many clerks are left in this place? I haven't seen many clerks. Okay, I got like 2 there. It's like 2 there. 2 there. I'll just unravel a whole bunch of bullets. Actually, I might need them for shields. Okay, we need some easy works. Like Ichi. Ichi could go there. Opico could probably get up to here. Who's over there? Toku. We're gonna try and corral these clowns. It's not easy. Because they roll all over the place and they roll over people. Struggle at the climax. Yeah, that's called being 40. That's called being 40. Okay, here comes the struggle of the climax. So I'm looking for Nerdell. And where's the other clown? The other clown's up here. So where's Yeda? Yeda goes there. Okay, guys, there's a clown coming. Clown's coming. Clown is here. They sent in the clowns. And they rolled right into this room. Well, it didn't do too much damage, really. Like, all of you guys get on that clown. Well, Yeda chasing this one down here. Yeda could definitely tank that damage. Oh, they're going to the same spot. How'd they get up there so fast? I thought they went to the left. Fight the clown. Fight the clown. Mess it up. Okay, incoming. Incoming clown. And he's rolling. Mess him up. Get those clowns. That clown dead. That clown dead. What are they doing? What's next? Did they turn into meat clowns? They turned into meat clowns. Okay, Finn, you're hurt. Go down here. Everybody else is going to get healed by the regenerator. That clown's dead. Oh, that means we're going to have mini clowns. Uh-oh. Emergency positions. I'm just going to pick a person, and I'm going to send them to a spot that might have a problem with a clown. Like, are you up there? Now it's just Clown Noon, so that's not too much of a problem. The bigger problem now is that we'll have mini clowns in places where we don't want mini clowns. And actually, Nerdale, get there. You there. See how that spreads out right now. Okay. Yep, I knew there was going to be a clown there. Luckily, there's none in the basement. Thank goodness. Like, everybody just go back to the middle. For right now. There's a clown there. Kill it. You guard Magical Girl. I'm going to issue a return to positions thing. Because the noons aren't paying. Okay. You, like half of you, that one. I'll have to do this for the other clown that's running around now too. Mosby, how you doing? Oh, he's chill. He has no horror. He has no horrors in his heart. Okay, I just saw a clown explode. That clown's about to explode. Those clowns exploded. Very good. We go there. We go there. Okay, there's somebody there. Where else could there be a problem? Shark. Yeah, you could just stay there for right now. I don't see any other clowns in the facility. I'm going to issue to return to work right now. For a little bit. This is more busy work than it is anything else now, really. Because we just have that clown. I don't know who he's fighting with. Must be a clerk. Why do I hear... Why is the baby crying? Why is the baby crying? Please pick a clerk. Oh, Zeta 41! You... Wait, Cosmic! Cosmic, this is your fault. Why is the baby... Oh, I think I know why the baby. There must have been a clown there. He must have got clowned on. Well, Cosmic, this is like the second time you got killed by something. I would not be surprised that it doesn't have standard issue clown nose emote. The baby's crying. Cosmic, you gotta go. Yeah, you gotta go there. Because it's gonna cause bees. And a whole bunch of other problems. Red Riding Hood is here. You get to the other side. Get to the other side. There we go. I got very much clowned on. It went right for the most problematic one. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It'll be fine. There you go. Are you happy now? Okay, luckily we only have one bee and that guy to worry about. And everybody else can help with Red Riding Hood up here. Because she's not getting through Nerdell. Radish, I'm out of bullets already. She's not getting... Where do you think you're going? Hey, get out of there. And I can tap you. The tree called her! You guys here. I just go in there. Red Riding Hood dealt with. Murderer is out. Probably because of the baby. There's nobody else that could cause breaching. Must have been the baby. Who is that? Oh, that's Scarecrow. That's the Scarecrow. Where's the rest of, oh, okay, there they are. They're taking on the other clown. Maybe kill the bee behind you. Kill that bee first. Then you guys could run in here real quick, heal up. This is a main room, you'll get a little bit more healing. Hey, where is Cyrus at? Who's that? Clown? That clown is still alive? That's how the murderer got out. That clown was everywhere. Okay, back to normal. Back to normal. Back to normal. We only lost Cosmic. That's fine. We can rebuild him. We have the technology. Just gotta take a little bit. He has to stay dead for a day. Them's the rules. Okay, I see you, clown. I see you clowning. Caught you clowning, didn't I? Where is extraction team anyway? Do not the alpaca. Do not the alpaca. He's alpacaing over here, guys. He's alpaca. Get him. Great. Alpaca's out. Luckily, there's not a lot of people that could get killed. So, Alpaca is just going to teleport around in hallways. Aimlessly. With, like, no rhyme or reason. There's, like, nothing for her to fight. Cosmic is dead. No big surprise. Like, there's no Clerks left to kill. Why is Snow White out? It was a clown. Man, these clowns could become a big pain in the butt, huh? Okay, the clowns are finally dealt with. We got Snow White in the facility. Actually, I know how to deal with Snow White. It'll take a little bit of energy, but I know how to deal with Snow White. Unless... Oh, you have one left. They clowning on me for sure, yeah. So... You guys are going to group up. You guys are going to group up. No hallways. At least until we see where Snow White is waiting at. Maybe you guys should get in information. Well, Snow White is there. What's she weak against? She's weak against pale. We only got one pale in the facility. And that's Yeda. But I want to catch, Alaroon. I want to catch the Alpaca first. They seem to be the bigger problem of the two. Alriune. I don't know why I keep on calling Alaroon. I also forgot she's immune to white. She doesn't like red, though. She's really weak to red. So maybe you guys can get her. Circus just does a loop in the wilderness outside the city. I think that is the canon, yes. And they might be ran by vampires. I think we got her. I think Cyrus punched her so hard she saw the curvature of the earth. Either that or she's like a 1 HP hero somewhere. I don't see her anywhere else in the facility. There she is. Okay. Now for Snow White. First of all, I'm sending Ada. All the way from the record team. It takes like half damage from Red. He'll be fine by that, but we gotta get some work done. We're kind of in crash position now, so Alphamon. Who else? Undisciplinary. Husk is fine. Because I gotta get these works done too. We got a midnight coming. Cosmic is a small price to pay for getting this done. If it's just Cosmic. Plus it's really painful to reset on like Meltdown 8 or something like that. As long as the baby doesn't cry again. We can't afford any more upset baby. Okay, where are you guys going? I see Yeda is running through disciplinary. Oh, that's because she's there. Okay, all of you but Ayu. Get into that elevator. Preferably whoever has ranged damage. Mess her up. You know what? Anybody that has the power to be his friend, too. That'll help. Charge in! Charge in! Dealt with. Okay, get out of that room. Get out of that room. I don't think you take damage anymore, but you're slowed. Yeah. He said being reincarnated is his usual pastime. I wouldn't know. I only have one life to live for my company. Oh, you survived! How did you do that? I thought you were dead. You will be. Problem solved. Okay, everybody back to positions. We're going to have a little bit of roots causing problems. But other than that, it's back to business as usual. We got 2 full meltdowns to get through, because I think once we hit 10 is when it ends. Thank goodness. Toaster Dog. And Lethal Ghost needs some HP. Well, that was a fun side distraction, but we're still on this meltdown. Which means we're not done yet. It means the magical girl will start getting upset because there's like no clerks left. Upside is Mosby can't get out again. Mosby's stuck in there. Unless we do bad work. That's the only way he's getting out. Let's get Ichi. You know what to do. Gonna have 14 meltdowns. Oh, I could have timed that any better. 1 away from the meltdown. Damn it. Never mind. Okay, gotta do that with coffee. He's gonna get out, which means, you know who is gonna get out. So, Nerdell, you gotta get there. Yeah, Toaster Dog. Yeah, Toaster Dog, she's gonna breach. Go do that work. I need to send somebody up to here with High Justice. Which unfortunately is... Okay, Sloth Tiger. And Kuroshi could do this. That's fine. I'll let that melt because that causes more problems when I don't pay attention to it. Boy, the King of Greed. Toku. She likes instinct work, right? Yeah, that's fine. Nobody in the basement, thank goodness. Alphamon. Well, I have fresh bullets, so there you go. Baby's gonna melt down. I also have to keep the gaze. Whoever just worked on Magical Girl is gonna have to do it again. I know the Scarecrow's gonna get out as soon as he breaks out. He's gonna get Red Riding Hood out too. Cosmic You dying was at the worst time. Okay, Uncle, you got to go back in there. That's like top priority. Okay, somebody's got to go with the Magical Girl. Sloth Tiger's got the gambling. He's going gambling. Maybe somebody coming from Extraction could come up here and work with this real quick. Like that. I'm watching you over there, Gaze. Don't think I'm not. Scarecrow's out, which means she's getting out. She'll be handled. He'll be handled. Everyone's going to get handled together. Everyone's going to get a nice handling. There's like nothing for him to kill. There's no brain for him to suck. There is no brains. He almost distracted me. Okay, he's fine. Coffee's fine. Coffee survived. He almost distracted me. You guys know the drill. Get on the other side. Actually, no. You know what? That's fine. Where you're at. You can head back there. I'm pretty sure they... Why is the shark? Guys, hit the shark a little bit. That's a little bit. I will give you black red shields. But shark. Wow. Kuroshi, Sloth Tiger, and Angry Goo Lady are dead because of shark. Nerdell Tanker over here. Okay, they could not take that damage. I entered a facility that there's no more brain left to suck. Okay, we're going to have to find where the shark pauses. And we're going to make him... We're going to have to cause him to pause. Kill that shark. Okay, luckily it's still only Cosmic and like a handful of Armored Chocobo verse characters. All brains have been surgically removed. I mean protected. Shark has been solved. Unfortunately, there's a big mess going on in information now. Toasted Dog, you can go over there. It's not going to solve the 50% issue, but it is going to solve the staffing issue. Nerdell, good job tanking her yet again. We need to do 2 more. Oh, oh no, it's Violet Midnight. Okay. I'm formulating a plan here. This is like the worst midnight to get. I'm formulating a plan. I'm going to try and rush through the midnight. Get a whole bunch of work done at once. We're just going to blast through the midnight. And we're dead. Not quite yet. Don't count yourselves out just yet. We could probably blast through the midnight. If we could just end this at around like 1. I'm gonna see how many boxes I need to fill. How did it now die? Jeez. Of course, you get the one big night that's actively torture to go through. Yeah, it could have been orange, it could have been green, those would have been great. Orange, at least it'll be a little bit tedious, but we'll be able to get through it. Doesn't matter if the work is bad, it matters if you work. Matters if you work. I'll have to rebuild the now. There are roots in that zone, isn't there? Yeah, there is. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, I gotta do 13, 15 works. All at once. We're gonna blast through them. Here's how we're gonna do this. Because Violet Midnight, we cannot the Violet Midnight right now. I can't the Violet Midnight even when I'm prepared. It's not possible. That has too much going on. Okay, you gotta go work the shark. You're on her. Nerdale will also be there. And Ichi, the child, Coffee. I might put Coffee on the dusk. Toku, King of Greed. Lethal, the magical girl. You, Mosby. Uncle. You'll deal with nothing there. You'll get the wolf. You'll get the baby. You will get the tree, who is calling somebody. Who is even... One clerk is left. How? He needs a raise. Epsilon. What's her name? Epsilon 54. I think you're getting a promotion. Okay, Cyrus. And also, we're doing the alpaca. We're going to do the alpaca for this. So, once everybody gets in positions here, I'll be able to count down. There's 1. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm 1 off. Who's not doing a work yet? Oh, the cats. Oh, wait, yeah, I don't think I counted the cats. Okay. Can we mirror or it doesn't count? What do you mean? I mean, we don't have the time machine anymore. Oh, well, we do have the time machine, but it ain't going to help us here. Also, it's going to sacrifice someone that's level 5. Also, we need to charge it. I think we're going to go with this plan. I'm going to go with this plan. Bong bong. This will be Toaster Dog. This will be Nerdell. That's 4. Who's here? That's salary yen. 5. 6. 7. Who's this? 8. 9. 10. Ichi, why are you going that way? Okay, that's 10. 11. 12. 13. 14, 15. Perfect. Cyrus on the tree. And you do anything with the alpaca. And Mosby, 16. Mirror book as a full work. No, that doesn't count. Tools don't count as work. No, only the abnormalities. So everybody is going to jump in here. It's going to trigger the purple midnight. And it should immediately end the purple midnight. Get in there, guys. Who's not in? There's 2 people not in yet. 3 people not in yet. Come on. I don't want to mess with this midnight. Look at it. Look at all this. Look at all this that's happening. There's that thing. And you decided you were going to suppress instead. Ichi, get in there. Look at all this. There's that. There's an eyeball flying around. There's tentacles. There's claws. There's big purple spikes in a nothing verse. Everything sucks. Everything is trash. We need one. Somebody get in. Finn died. But we lived. Yay! It's because Epsilon 54 in Roman numerals is live. It is, actually. It is. Hold on a sec. I need to turn my lights on. It is very dark in here now. But we did it. Ow. My tail got caught in the chair when I jumped out. They need smaller desks. Ow. That's gonna be a sprain. We did it. We tippereth. 6 people dead. Nobody important but Cosmic, really. So that's fine. Hello, Joshua. You missed a harrowing experience. Oh boy. When the rain comes, train. Eventually, intellect loses all meaning as they forget even how to exist. The tree simply reaped from what it sowed. Okay, it's tools, so none of these are Aleph. I got a 1. I don't know. Hermes? Have you seen the day I've had so far? We are not doing 1. I'll take this one. Dude, you are a masochist or a sadist or something. I am not taking 1 after all that. I already have the alpaca. Don't mind me, I'm just playing the cursed La Milana Rando. The most cursed La Milana Rando. It's called Lobotomy Corporation. Enoch? Have you ever heard of the Nest? I hear they throw a festival every single day there. I want to dance, Enoch. You never take me dancing. Hermes hates your ass. Good. I'm not too fond of him either. He was okay when he Mosbeed. But he still turned me into a Pokemon. I don't even think the prescript applies once you get karma'd for it. I want to stomp my feet and let happiness take over my body. Lisa, if you take a bit of time to look around here, it's quite nice too. I like Enoch's hoodie. We aren't allowed to go anywhere. Carmen just keeps us confined here. Oh, cut. Nope, that's spelled right. I thought that was confident. She's a good person. I hope you open up to her soon. I don't want to get to know anyone else. All I want to do is be with you. I can't promise to be next to you forever. There's a lot of things I've been mulling over for quite some time. I thought I might find some answers for them here. Some of my thoughts may be absurd, but the answers to them might not exist at all. Or even if the answers do exist, they might not vanish too soon. But in the process of searching for those answers, I might be able to cast off my shell. Then I could fly away at last, leaving my heavy body behind. Sometimes I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know where you want to go, but I promise you'll take me with you, Enoch. I'm trying to get away from you, is what I'm trying to say here. Oh, A is here. I guess you gotta go now. It's gonna get dark and cold soon. Let's head outside. Let's head inside. You don't want to get caught by the sweepers. Yeah, soon. Soon cold days will come. Even though I never thought of them as family or as someone I needed to care for, I made it my job to bring the children back home, to ease Carmen's busy schedule. I see them. Those young kids running towards me, those children who survived the outskirts, the two we saved. I thought I could do it all on my own. I wanted to show Tipworth how mature I became when he got back one day. But there was no end to the disappointment, and Tipworth never got any better. I couldn't stand the silence without an answer. So I thought that I'd rather hide my disgust and guilt I was so used to, as if the feelings never existed in the first place. But whenever I see Tipworth's empty smile, my heart feels as if it were being covered in dark ash, while scattered in millions of pieces. I knew Tipworth could never go back to how it used to be. I was aware we would never return to the happy days we spent together. I was about to abandon Tipworth just because it was too hard for me to endure. All while knowing he was the one that suffered the most. Tipworth, are you done with all your busy work? Yeah, she was very busy killing all my agents. And throwing a midnight at me. Violent. Violent midnight. It makes me violent. We're going to be late. Let's get going. The sun will set soon. Thanks, Hurley, Lisa. Ah. Right, my name was Lisa once. He remembers something. Tipworth doesn't remember his name anymore, but from time to time he calls me by my cast-off name. What did Tipworth want out of all this? Even after sacrificing himself? What was he waiting for? Even when he was being discarded? Was it all worth it to him? I don't know. I never ever held any expectations in my life. And now I'm claptrap it. But I'll try counting on you now. I want to believe that there's a reason for every sacrifice that has been made. And I know eventually everything will be okay. Yeah, when I hired them all back. Except Cosmic. It takes a little while for the hat to get the Cosmic back. There's only so much time I could store in a hat at once. I wanted to free myself from the pain, but I realized it was impossible. It was only recently that I found my answer. As I have to accept the pain as something I've borne from the beginning, then I can be set free. Manager, if you're suffering too, please take in the pain and accept it. Okay, I'm good. You don't have to keep changing things if it's too hard for you. I know you want to keep pressing on in any way possible. You felt lost and scared of the present, so all you could do was blindly trace along the way through the dark. I admired such determination at first, but now you look so pathetic. Hey, at least look down here when you say that. How long do you think you can keep this up? Will you ever make it to the end? Darn tootin'. Shortly after I was born, I questioned myself daily about the significance and meaning of my creation. Then you handed me the script and gave me the answer. They say the narrator plays an important role in unraveling the plot. Well, thank you. It was so much fun reciting your scripts. So much so I was able to find my reason d'etre, reason for living, without noticing the time fly by. Sometimes I have these thoughts. What if this script is part of a play that's missing its finale? Maybe you prepared a play that can never end, just so you could tie me into this knot. If so, would it be appropriate for me to disobey your orders and obtain my own free will for the first time? Do you think this dialogue was part of the script, or was it born from my own free will? I don't know. Anyway, Wrecker's team. I am not taking the train, not on this loop. Next loop we'll do the train. At least temporarily. Base number of managerial bullets is increased by 30% and Pale Shield bullet is unlocked. And no meltdowns. Oh, and we got this. I guess we could do missions while suppressed. Fortitude limit, prudence limit, or temperance limit. Temperance limit. That means better work. That means better work. Everybody can tank just fine. Okay, IU survived. Opico survived. Well, Opico's back in this department. IU is also part of that department. And who died? That was pretty much everybody in information team died. Sloth Tiger is dead. I guess Nerdell can leave this area now, and he can go here. Send. Alphamon's got the headphones now too. Cool. I'm gonna lock in Cyrus's elf ears because I like them, even though they're kind of poopy garbage. They only do like 3 HP, 3 SP. Oh yeah, Nanao needs to be rehired. Let's see if Nanao's on the list here. Okay, there's Nanao. Found her. Oops. Let's try that again. Nanao. Load. Okay. Well, you could just come in with that stuff. Where's the gear? Okay, somebody lost the Screaming Wedge. Oh, that was probably Finn. Finally, a change of place. What do you mean? You were in safety team to go handle whatchamacallit? Red Riding Hood. Let's see, is Finn on here? I didn't put Finn on here. Yeah, Finn's not on there. Is Sloth Tiger on there? Sloth Tiger, no. I think I only did ArmoredChocobo versus characters. Also, you're Nanao now. You're Meow Meow. Nanao. Stop drinking the bread and water soup. It's like a, what was it? Karoshi. Karoshi was in that department. There he is. Well, I should give you a little bit of temperance. Max out your temperance at least. And Bong Bong's okay. What was the name of that one clerk that survived Epsilon 54? He's getting promoted. Even though he probably got killed by a tentacle during all that. That's Epsilon 54. Let it not be said that Clerks in this facility cannot get promoted. They just have to live through an entire day. Alright? But he's a furry. Of course, they would know tech, wouldn't they? They're like... Yeah, kind of like that. Does somebody have Lenny eyes? Isn't that Rain? No, Rain's got a different kind of Lenny eye. He's got the Lenny eyes. And he got a bit of an overbite. Clerks living through the day is easier said than done when you keep doming them. Exactly. Well, those are now Pokemon. I don't know where they go. All of those, the ones I shoot, go to Pokemon World. The worst they gotta deal with is, you know, dealing with Ash Ketchum. Where can I put you? You're probably gonna go in Information. Or, Central Command. Actually, Information... No. Until I could get, Simple and Finn and Sloth Tiger back. Because I didn't save them in the buffer. I guess Lethal could get moved out of this department now. Lethal's got pretty much all that she needs out of this department. Guess there for right now. Just for the ease of moving around. Oh yeah, Simple. Shrimple again. Shrimple got shrimped yet again. Okay, I gotta rebuild gear. You have plenty of gear. Oh yeah, Finn was using the gun, so now you could use the gun now. You could use the rifle. The hay rifle. Letitia. Let's go full Letitia on the now. We lost the shark armor. That was probably belonging to Shrimple. We lost the spear. At least it's going to be a more chill day. We'll get one of each of these just to have them. Okay, no bee guns were lost, thank goodness. We didn't lose the Aleph gear. This is like pretty much an Aleph department right here, except only one of them is actually Aleph. Got another spear off of Heaven. Magical Girl should be okay because Rain is very important. How come that's unresearched? It's because we reset a day after we did it. Not like I really care about that research. We gotta mess with the alpaca today, though. Okay. We could buy Elf. We got the Elf. We got Hypocrisy. Cyrus, you're good. Shrimple, the crossbow does red damage. So... maybe less Solemn Lament, more red. We got lots of black damage on the team anyway. So, Husk. What we got for weapons? Green Stem, Heaven, and Hypocrisy. We could get a Hypocrisy. And... yeah, keep the Hornet on, because it looks cool. I upgraded you to Gun. Coffee is wearing WoW. Ichiban's wearing WoW. I don't like to be Black Week because, you know, they're close to Mosby. They're like a Mosby crash team. Uncle Go good. Well, Epsilon 54 could probably get a set of Hypocrisy. There you go. Don't you feel special, Epsilon? Don't you feel special? Coffee's geared. Toku still got Bloodborne on. I know if we get one particular Aleph, I have ideas. Leak Ghost, let's get you out of hay gear. You've survived long enough to get some WoW gear. You could use the Solemn Lament. No, you can't. You don't have the justice for it. Congratulations, you have the justice for it. Leak Ghost, Solemn Lament, and an Ecstasy. Hyesul, yeah, that's not your name. You are death by overwork in Japanese. Kuroshi. I might as well give you WoW gear too. We got so much WoW. Is this all justice? What is that? You got a 3 in everything. Oh. Well, now it's equipped. For some reason it didn't before. Heaven or Ecstasy. Ecstasy has a more balanced set of defenses. Toaster Dog. You could have a spear and a Heaven. As long as it's resistant to red. Oh, no it isn't. It's still WoW. Opposed to any good resistant hay gear. Harvest is good against red. It's a farm dog. At least it's better than Pleasure. Pleasure is also red weak. Salarian's got a gun. Do we have another Latacia gun? Yes, we do. Okay, these cats are going to be even heavier armed now. You can have a Heaven. We're just trickling them on down. Since Salary Nyan survived, you're the team captain now. You have supplanted the now. Kuroshi needs to get his thing back. Once they're in the first slot long enough, they become team captains. That's what I'm going with here. That's why I have ArmoredChocobo versus characters sitting in the first slots. Like, for some reason, Toku seems to have logged more time than Ichiban. Let's move Toku out of there. It'll just be Ichi and Coffee in here. And that probably will make him a team captain. Zany Fire Eater. And you guys are good down here. Oh wait, that was Shrimple. Who died? Cosmic. Cosmic died. Cosmic had the poo-poo hair. I think. Or he had the purple hair. One of the two. But there's this thing. There's also this thing. You know what? We didn't read any stories. Let's read a story. Let's get chill. Let's chill. This abnormality was created with the ideas provided by Tumblebug backer LOL530. Abnormality taking the form of a tree with plentiful leaves. The leaves are lush with a rich green color, creating a comforting ambiance. A refreshing flowery scent is carried by a gentle breeze. Employees who make contact with the abnormality stated it provided them a significant psychological comfort. Such statements were deemed truthful as the employees displayed a visible increase in work efficiency, along with a notable decrease in mental corruption. Excerpt from employee's diary. At first, I thought it was just my imagination from being sleep deprived. But my body and mind got more and more exhausted. A voice calling me got clearer and clearer. I can help you with your problem. Yeah, that's right, you can help me. What was I talking about? I smell a flowery scent. They imported a tree. A tree standing in the middle of the containment unit was such a beautiful sight to behold. I could feel the scent of flowers flit across my face, even though there was no breeze or wind. Smelling that scent for even just a moment makes my attachment for the tree blindly grow. I was very intuitive since my childhood, so I could sense that this artificial attachment was hazardous. Ever since then, I tried everything I could to avoid contact with that tree. making all kinds of excuses whether I was assigned work on it. Well, if you put it that way, just this once, okay? Geez, did that tree do something to you? My colleague's banter gets stuck in my ears. Did it do something? Yes, it did, and it scares me. A few days later, the same colleague was now been a staunch worker, wearing a constant smile on his face. I knew he's always been an optimistic person, but I couldn't help but feel uneasy because his face seemed strangely comfortable. Really, do I see content lately? Yeah, well, that's because the tree's helping me out. He answered lightheartedly. From my years of experience, I can say for certain a few people can smile so sincerely while working in this company. That means when someone keeps smiling at work, there's a sign that something went wrong. My suspicion immediately led me to report this behavior to my superior. The answer came sooner than I thought. It said I'm to observe the abnormality itself and file an observation report because there have been several abnormal behaviors related to the tree, which were identified in several other employees, not just the guy I reported. The order forced me to finally confront this tree that I've been avoiding the best I could. I knew I couldn't pass it over to someone else this time. It was no longer a barren, naked tree I saw today was imported. Instead, I saw a containment unit covered in grass that seemed to be sprawling around the tree, which is peculiar since there's no way grass can grow in a containment unit. The facility is completely inorganic. Hello, have you come to receive my blessing too? The moment I felt something was wrong, a voice echoed in my head. It's difficult to decrypt the contents of the diary at this point onward, as the writing becomes heavily distorted. Itchy tasty. Itchy tasty. I don't know how I wrote the observation report. All that's certain is I wrote how I felt about the tree. The beautiful plant is bringing happiness to every employee who visits the containment unit. It will soon greatly contribute to humanity's quest for prosperity and advancement. But how can abnormality be such a good influence on humanity? I just want to help you. A voice without a single speck of malicious intent echoed again in my head. Yes, you're right. You're just helping me. And if you're okay with it, could you bring your friends who are having a hard time here? I believe I can help them. Yes, this tree will easily bring their peace to their mind. Speaking of which, a newbie seemed pretty depressed lately. Hey, I know a place that'll make you feel better. Come along if you want to. Oh no, it's a cult. They're doing parasite tree speed runs. She followed me without any suspicion. It wasn't hard to bring her to the tree's containment unit. I offered her to the tree. She could get better. She will get better. You have brought your friend. You're a good child. Let me gift you with something. I could feel something sprouting from my body. I couldn't move my limbs. No, this isn't a bad thing. I'm being reborn with the tree. The tree has entered me. Oh my. Transfixed me. It will proliferate and become a whole. Ah, I can completely feel it now. And then you got Sprigganed. Enjoy. Kind of reminds me of that Billy and Mandy episode. Brains, brains, I won't lie. I'll eat your brains till I'm zombified. Sure, they might think it's deranged, but don't give it a thought after I've eaten your brain. Okay, time for Alpaca again. Speaking of which, you guys are not going to be surviving the promotion, sorry. Better luck next eternity. Ah, Paca. Ah, Paca. Please get a +10. Or is it a +12? I forget. Okay, it's 10. 8 to 15, that's what we need. Managerial guidelines. This abnormality sucks. If it seems things want to help, go file a report and be checked immediately. Cyrus, you go. Also, Mosby, do you have a hammer for me? You sure do. Thank you. Yada, you know what to do. We're going to be reading Mosby before the end of the day. Come on, +8. +8. Cyrus, +8. I don't want an alpaca. You've given me alpacas. No! Why'd you do it? Why did you give me an alpaca? Why did you stick the alpaca inside of me like that? That's not where alpacas belong. That's wrong. And violates physics. Don't breach. Oh man, come on. You're having such a good day. You stupid alpaca, I hate you. You're the worst. Well, Mosby's going to be getting out, and, you know, we're also going to have Nerdell on, you know what, duty. Alpaca, I can't research you when you're alpacaing everybody. You understand that, right? She charges up her Paca juice, and then she Pacas all over the place. And then she teleports. I forgot all about the white damage. People with white damage can't help. Coffee, you got a right stick. I think I know where that spear went now. And they'll heal their sanity as they're going through the departments. Oh, you're all the way up here. I was about to say, where's our cats? But they're hanging out in information. Yeah, you missed her that time. Go get the alpaca. Okay, where's Nerdell? You're gonna have to camp out there, buddy. Sorry. You're gonna have to camp back out there. Mosby will be upset, but I'm less concerned about that. I do need to get energy with them now. Okay. I did get a little bit of boxes. Attachment is 20%. 50. I think repression is bad. I'm gonna wait for Cyrus to get back down here. Let's try repression. Or maybe 35%. If I do too good... Oh, you gotta work with the tree anyway. The tree's gonna get mad soon. There we go. Come on, we just need an 8. 2 more. Good. Now keep it below, like, 15. You got a 7 energy gap that it ain't gonna suck. Repression 0. Good choice. And 60%. Looks like the best is when it's at, like, a high percent and instinct work. Or like that. Triple go again. What do you give as a gift? SP and work speed. You gotta research the Paca. Triple is deeply impressed by the lavender that suffuses the containment unit. I missed that. Don't get a 15. Okay. Okay, we're actually getting somewhere with Al Reuni. We're gonna fully research her, we're gonna see the gear, and we might actually memory repo. Did we get Mosby before the memory repo or not? I think we got Parasite Tree on the 35th. I think the 36th was Mosby. Can anybody check the old video real quick? Memory repos happen on the 6th. And any abnormality you took on the 6th or the 1st, stay. I think he's 36. I think what's today's date? What's the day? 39. I didn't know we did a speed run one on the 37th. I don't want to. I want to lose Al Reuni, but I don't want to lose Mosby. Mosby's a Chad. I like him. Copy, you could work on that. Ichi can't go to the child because he needs to be able to be available for other things. I don't want to lose Mosby. I hate this thing so much. Triple, go again. We're getting a plus 12 at negative 16. We should be just fine. As long as you could get an 8. As long as you could get an 8. 3 more. All you need is to roll 3 more. Good. Good. Very good. Soon we'll have this, like, more or less fully researched. Just a little bit at a time. 50% chance. Do I want to risk it? Let's try it. It's probably going to break out. I'm like 90% sure. It's probably going to do too well. I think the magic point is like 40. No, this might work. 10% hero. 10% hero. There we go. It's a white crossbow. It does tremendous amount of white damage. It's a little slow. Also, it's going to take a murderously long time to get this stuff. It's weak against red, and I got plenty of things that are WoW and weak against red. I don't like the gear. Speaking of Iron Manning or not, is there no pause mode or an achievement? It's a funny thing you should mention about pause, because first, I got at least 4 of them, but also the some of the later bosses like to mess with the pause button. We haven't gotten into later bosses yet. So yeah, they do mess around with the pause. It's hard to not do no pause because the space bars to pause is so easy to hit. Oh, right. Because Al Reuni got out. You guys are good now. Rice-A-Roni got out. Hiroshi's just gonna be here T-posing. Maybe working on the plant. Meltdowns! They can't be in this big middle part here. This whole part is immune to meltdowns now. Of course, it had to be the gays, though. And Mosby. But Mosby fine. I'll try to get a crossbow off the alpaca. Haha, you got alpaca'd. Okay, keep an eye on you. We're back to 40% up here. That's Cyrus Shrimple. So I just gotta do this work. Nobody has been working, but the pal, Toku, can do it. In fact, we haven't been doing a lot of work with Judgment Bird either. Today's the 39. I'll be ending on day 40. I'll probably make a managerial decision in the next stream we do. Because, hell, I still got 30 minutes yet. I thought this would take a lot longer than it did. By the way, I'm not forgetting. The magical girl needs her pound of flesh. For 80 pounds of flesh. Give me your flesh right now. I require your flesh. Don't get a 15. Don't get higher than a 15. 15's the limit. I really didn't get any confirmation about when we got Mosby. I mean, I could always look myself, but you'll be hearing me in stereo. I could click through the stream real quick on mute. Ah, we have you researched. How much is a gun? 28 away? I think we could do that. Trimple. Don't do good. Do average. Phone it in a little bit. Phone it in a little bit. You know what I mean. I need you to phone it. More Mosby. I want to get that armor too. Oh, I can get the armor. Never mind, no more Mosby. Well, we could use surplus boxes. Also, he's good energy. He's good energy too. Bong Bong is maxed out on instinct work. Soon she'll be good enough to work with Red Riding Hood. Hiroshi got knocked down to a 4, but I think that's okay, right? Yeah, level 3. Get back to where you belong. We don't need to race through today, we just need to maximize the boxes. And deal with robots. We're going to be murdering Clerks. Which means Mosby is probably going to get out. Ichi, you could go fight one. Go use that kung fu that you know. Go German suplex the robot. You can do it. Okay, he's busy. Where did she go? Okay, she's right there. Solve that robot. You guys, get your gun out. Get your gat out. Cats with Gats. Hey, I just got a name for this team. The Cats with Gats. The Cats got Gats. Okay, that's solved. This guy down here. ChatGPT, no! Someone, I was watching a short on YouTube of somebody, I think it was ChatGPT or is it some other program? They gave it the trolley problem. Mosby's out! Keep him in here. Magical girls, help them. Your black shields. He really wants to kill the clerk. Robot's dead. Bring coffee. Coffee, you don't have a good weapon. Bring these guys down here. He's manageable. They did the trolley problem where it's like, if the trolley's going to kill one mosquito or all the AI on Earth, what would you do? And it was like, clearly I would let the mosquito die. It's just one mosquito. What the hell? And it was like, okay, 3 mosquitoes. And all of a sudden, it was like, it was like, it doesn't matter how many mosquitoes die, I would still spare AI. Even if it was 3 human beings. And just like out of the blue, it was like I would kill 3 humans for AI. So then he like paused, he made an image. Hey, what do you got? What do you got extra? Hey, what do you got extra? He's got extra. So this is what happens when That's what happens when he gets a hold of too many bodies. That's why you should kill clerks around him. But yeah, he took an image, and he's like, okay, 3 human beings or AI. And then all of a sudden it was like, of course I would spare the human beings for AI. Sure you would, Hal. Sure you would. Stop chasing our clerks. Stop trying to kill our clerks. Mosby, get back here. Where do you think you're going? Okay, he's munching on more bodies. Mosby wants those dead bodies so bad. Okay, I guess I'm gonna bring you guys. Kill that thing again. Kill it again. Yeah, he gains abilities as he eats corpses. He recovers his health. That's pretty much the risk of Mosby. As you can see, he's still not that hard to manage. It feels like a Scooby-Doo kid chase. Yeah, he prioritizes bodies. He's not very tankable. Mister, that black and white thing is actually dangerous and annoying. Oh, just wait until it gets a hold of a third segment. If it's a third segment, it gets as bad as nothing there. It starts doing tremendous amounts of black damage. It gets like a poison spew or something. Okay, that work seemed to be fine. I need some more energy off of you. Okay, which clerk has the plant? Which clerk I planted on? Who's that? Oh, right. That's a Leaf Ghost. It has 3 buds, but I only see 2 people with the flower. I don't know where the last one went. It could have been an import from somebody else. Some department. Or it's a bug. Anyway, back to Mosby. Okay, that's good. Kinda getting a little scary there, but it was good. Go back and do it again. Sanity bullet. I think I was too preoccupied with Mosby and explaining the ChatGPT would totally kill humans until you ask it directly if it's going to kill humans or not. It was it had its fingers, robot fingers tied behind its back. It's your friend, honest. We got 1 crossbow. I might buy another crossbow, but I also kind of want to end the day. What are we doing with Nerdell and Toku? Toku's manageable. Coffee. Mosby, of course. I can't wait to get... I want like 2 more Aleph, so I don't have to fight Nothing There. Nothing There is like one of the worst to manage. Mosby's fine. Keep him away from bodies. He's good. I could imagine at least 2 other Alephs that I would like to have so that we could suppress them for Gebra. That would also be nice. Actually, one of them is my favorite. Like my top favorite abnormality. I don't know if I want to go for more, but I'm going to try going for more. Just for the energy it produces. I should get as close to a meltdown. Here, and now needs to retrain, so... It's gonna melt. It's Gaze! Riichiban! It's you! So let me check your... Okay, well, that's going to need help. Nerdell. Nerdell, get in position. They're going to be fighting with Red Riding Hood again. Bees. And... Baby. That's the 4. Gaze, brains, bees, and baby. Attorneys at law. I have to be zoomed out so I can make sure the gaze is in my gaze. Nerdell should be in position now. Yeah, he is. There she goes. There he goes. Little Red Riding Hood broke out. Please show a bit of effort so not all hope is lost. Look, it's fine. She's gonna probably kill a clerk or two, though. Not unless I beat her to it. Yeah, you're gone. You saw too much. She takes reduced damage, but she's taking still 12? 11, 12 damage a swing? He's good. Hey, why is the Scarecrow still here? Blow that Kirk up. The clerk has been blown up. And you should be done soon. You saw too much. Goodbye. Thanks, Nerdell. You can go back to your post now. Thanks for handling the situation. Oh, okay, who's enticing? A clerk. Also, I found the clerk that had the other bud. Okay, let's do one more. Because we could just end the day if it goes poorly. Magical girl for coffee. Oh yeah, nothing there. Toku. So, who's going to get the smile? I kind of wanted to give smile to Rain. Because Rain has an affinity for Bonky Hammer. And this is a Bonky Hammer he's got. Like he has enough for another hammer now. Okay, Alpaca's good. I have gambled successfully. Speaking of day resets... Well, nobody's dead. Nobody's out. Nobody's panicking. Anakin, don't be panicking. I got a planikin. This is a perfectly fine day. We even got the extract the specimens thing done for Bina. Somehow. I think it's because of buying all my gear back at the beginning of the day. From all the losses that we had in Tiprit suppression. Should be done very soon. We should be done very soon. How much do we need? Like 50? 50 energy? We could do another Mosby. We could do another nothing there. That should be enough. I'm not going to risk it with the alpaca yet again. Unless I want that second crossbow. No, it's not going to be possible to get like 19 and still not have a bad time. Magical girl, maybe? Oh wait, there's a noon coming. I had 3 legendary powers against 10-star boss this weekend. Oh, Riot's card game. Riot's card game? It's not Raid Shadow Legends, is it? How dare you? Limbus Company's a man's game. Perfectly fine day. Oh, look at that. It brought us up all the way to 9 o'clock. We just have to read the Mosby. Blood covers the whole... Again with this abnormality. This keeps showing up. This is a forest full of hearts. No matter how many he cuts down, the forest still remains dense. The more blood it has, the more beautiful it is. White Gossypium, you're not supposed to be here. You're a Limbus Company abnormality. What are you doing here? That miraculously landed on the curved part that has no number on it. So I don't know how I'm supposed to interpret this, Hermes. I guess it just means wild card, huh? Okay then. None of these are Alephi's. I don't think any of these are Alephi's. Yada, are you still here? Are any of these Alephi's? I know that one ain't. I'm pretty sure that one ain't. I'm not sure about more blood it has, the more beautiful it is. I think that might be another tree. You know what? It kind of fits the theme that's going on in Extractions. I think I'm going to take another tree. Legends of Runetelling is just that kind of card game. Yeah, I don't think so either. If Hermes is giving me a wild card, I'm just going to grab a wild card real quick. Oh, I was recalling the sound of your footsteps. They go... Okay, I couldn't do a good... I was trying to do pause pads on tile. Don't recognize the descriptions, that ain't right. While there were cliches, it sometimes made the results more exciting by acting in unexpected ways. Still, the endings were all the same, no matter how the process went. Want me to share some memories through a hologram? It's simply too good for me to watch alone. Ah, the memories. This here was you in a mess when there was no such thing as a cognition filter. I didn't know what a human's mental capacity could be so weak back then. You did alright the first couple of times, then one day... Well, at that time it was a little funny, I'm sorry. You made it so far. But you weren't able to escape from that absolutely useless sense of guilt and hung yourself... Oh. Okay. Well, you were stopped immediately, though. Okay, thanks for saving other me. Oh boy! Then at this time you were not fully prepared. That's when I started to realize that it didn't matter if you were mentally whole or not. What matters is you need to find realization about something to stop this endless cycle. Oh, at this time here, all of a sudden you began apologizing to me. That was... I didn't enjoy it. I'll continue watching, or can you stop the holograms, please? What else you got? I guess it's I got a snuff film. Are you starting to enjoy this? I would love to see more, but let's stop here for today. You might see something that you're not supposed to witness yet if we continued. No spoilers, huh? Are we managing to get closer to your goal? On the contrary to what people say, it appears that aging does not necessarily mean bring greater wisdom. Just look at this old man, going through what feels like an endless cycle of intermittent greed. The obsession over things that have passed, pointless regret, now trapped in a routine of staring at the iron hands of time without reason. By the way, I have always wanted to ask you something. I noticed you wear a sad expression on your face each time one of your employees died. Cosmic, no! Cosmic, don't do it! Just as I become an old man, no human is free from the cycle of life and death. As our research was to cure the disease, not to live forever. How about an example? Do you remember that one employee, the one who was so nice and upfront with you? He passed away recently. When he received a letter that he was accepted into the Lobotomy Corporation, he never would have expected to meet such a futile demise. Well, it wasn't Epsilon 54, let me tell you that. If I wanted, I could have brought him back to you. But I did not. It is an order of this place that an empty spot shall always soon be filled. Did you finally discover the secret of this place? Lives are trivial here. The tenuous hold on life can be severed so easily, and yet may come back as if nothing happened. We reached a point which we don't even need to mourn their deaths. An employee who just died yesterday may come back from my simple call. Yet another employee may never open their eyes again from a single wave of my hand. Do you know about the hat? That is what death means here, eh? It is neither honorable nor noble, nor is it miserable or cruel like we may think it to be. So please, don't punish yourself too much. I do not wish to see you suffer from a personal and insignificant thing. For the future will bring you much more pain to bear. Oh, gee, thanks. End the day with 5 or more people with prudence at 100. I can do that instantly. Looking at the headstones in this place, are you? It is only natural to find them a spectacle to see. There used to be times when I spent the whole day reading these meaningless letters written here. Like what is... It doesn't look like Korean. It looks like Hylian. Or Lamalani... Hey, maybe this is Lamalanese. La Mesa! Get the... I need the glyph reader. I think these might be Lamalanese in origin. These are also coffins. They're death itself. They represent the possibilities birth can bring at the same time. I've been guarding their coffins for countless years, carrying out consecrations for those who have not even had the privilege to depart for an afterlife. That is one of the few things I do here. You see, if one spends a long enough time in this graveyard, they can hear the whispers of the dead. The sound of their words is as black as pitch. It makes me feel as if I were being filled with nebulous, murky water. Must be starting to get bored, seeing that your eyes are drifting about this place. I'm reading all the Lamalanese I got here. I think the mother might have something to do with this. But isn't often that I have guests here. I'd feel bad only to show you these gravestones. Did you call me Lady Bina? Is it Bina? Is it Bina? Is it Bina? She has honeycombs. I'm going to say Bina. This employee once had his boundary collapsed. What's your name? It's Nathan. Nice name. This man had the task of extracting ego. Bring another Bina. We need a factory reset in here. It's talking in riddles. I hate riddles. During extraction, he carelessly peeked into the well, but by luck he survived. To minimize the price he had to pay for looking into the well, he was given the maximum dose of enkephalin, and so he could barely return to work. So that's where you've been, Nathan. You said you were sick. However, once one looks through the crack of the boundary, they can never return to the world they belonged to before. Want to see something interesting? Nathan, can you describe what you saw at a manager? The scenery you witnessed with your own eyes, but had to forget at all costs? From within the tombstones, inside of them are... Those asleep are... sunken deep. Those who are dreaming good dreams. At the same time, we call them the well in the speech of this place. We have to dredge them up and inject them with Cogito. Cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I Umbreon. Now remember afterwards, what? What did you see? The man. Hey. That thing. Continue. The man, him, in the well. He passed out. Poor thing. Why did he pass out? What will happen to him after? What will happen to him after? Do not worry for him. He can't last a single day with a mind as feeble as his is now. It is much more favorable to sit still and simply watch the grains fall as the sand castle crumbles, rather than try to reclaim the collapsing castle. I have seen what the poor sap saw, hundreds, no, thousands of times, maybe more. How are you still fine? Are you alright now? How are you still fine? So you can ask why I could retain enough sanity to have a friendly little conversation with you until now. It is thanks to my mechanical body that I could just barely grasp onto my own mind. Yes, this strong, unbending back of mine. However, did you forget that I originated from a human mind as well? If there is at least one thing that could be considered fortunate, is that if I were able to finally lose my sanity and run amok through the facility, attempting to bring this entire place down along with you. Okay. I'm just gonna go lean over here real quick. She will be there to shut me off once more. Okay, good. But if that day were to come, I would prefer that you terminated me by your own hands rather than her. Oh, I actually have a better idea when it comes to you, yeah. I'm not going to be laying a single paw on you. It's the least I can do for a person as confined as I. Complete the day with at least one employee has 4 or more ego gifts. Well, that's a few people in the facility. I forgot what we grabbed now. Oh, it's tree. That's going in extraction team. It's going to be a garden in there. Tree, alpaca, and tree. And if I decide to reset, we're not really losing anything from that other tree. If it's a tree. I'll check real quick. Okay, ego restoration, 25% chance to get ego from a dead agent. That's basically 25% chance not to lose your gear. This is great. Re-extraction. That's going to be the 4 on the die until we get the loop 2. Sometimes Hermes could ask for a re-extract instead. And gift division. Probability of an ego gift will increase. We're getting this. Bonk. That's going to be great for sifting through abnormalities. Okay. I want to read... Anybody else we haven't read? We've read you. We read the bees. Yeah, I think everybody's done up there. So Mosby. It's not too long. It's not like these things are happening or uncommon here, but one day, dozens of employees were killed in an incident. The reason is the same as always. Something breaches, they attempt to stop it, then it leads to another breach. Yeah, I've been there. One unfortunate thing was that the department was sealed off before things could get any worse, so they all died in the same place. Literally a mountain of bodies was formed. Obviously, no one wanted to clean up that mess. Normally, it should have been taken care of within the day, but because of the accident was so horrific and everyone was so exhausted, the cleanup was delayed with authorization from the department's Sephora. What about the janitors? They didn't even want to do it? I guess they wouldn't, really. What would happen if Lobotomy Corporation employees worked at the SCP Foundation? They would kick ass. They got ego? They got me? They can't do anything without their manager. We'd be kicking butt. Like, name the worst SCP in there and it would not stand against an Aleph. Like, there's that one Weeping Angel one where if you blink it teleports. That's all? That's all. I bet you probably only do red damage, huh? Yeah. Yada, go in there, snap its neck. Don't ask me what department it was in, I don't remember all the details. When I left out in the open, a corpse will begin to rot within a few hours. Most of the bodies that die here are damaged in one way or the other, so they may decay even faster. It also snaps necks. Yeah, red damage. Yada absorbs like half that, so it'll probably be just like a little... He gets like a masseuse. It's like one of those rough masseuse. Would be anything. Would be nothing. You probably don't know it yet, but most of the employees here are rather skilled at cleaning up dead bodies. Tidying up over and over will make anyone an expert at it, whether you want to or not. Let's say someone you were just talking to about dinner plans died horrifically. With a repeated experience to help you, you won't be vomiting or running away at least. I mean, there's also the lizard. Okay, the lizard... Really, the only problem with the lizard is that it can absorb damage until it absorbs all the possible damage. But then just somebody could just sit there and tank it the whole day. In their ego gear. Taking like 2 damage red. Nardell could just sit there and just hit it with a sword all day until closing time. Whoops, I sidetracked a little there. Anyway, normal circumstance, I get sidetracked a lot from this conversation, yeah. The mountain could have been removed quickly, but it remained in department for quite a long time. It decayed, it melted, it corroded, and broke down following the laws of nature. That's how its creation began, from the mountains of bodies. The dead gave life to something. Amazed yet? I still got more to tell you. The dead fused with one another, all smiling. Sharing body parts, at least those were still intact. They became each other's legs and mouths. That doesn't mean their consciousness has been restored, though. It only wants one thing. Our flesh drenched in blood. And there's an announcement of one's death. The first thing you should do is check if this thing's quarantined. Once it gets a whiff of the scent, it'll pursue us in an instant. The smiling faces are unfamiliar, yet sorrowful. What happens if the lizard rips up the knife its clothes? Well, it's psycho-ment. It's made out of mental power or something like that. You can't just, like, really rip it. It's something beyond material. The more bodies it comes across, the more defined its shape becomes, and it's never satisfied. I'm telling you all this because it's almost here. Accidents always happen in this place. Some may spare their time for a moment of silence, but most will turn away thinking, again? At the very least, one thing that was done right is that the department's sealed off. I'm the only one left anyway. Do you want to learn something from my story? What kind of lesson could be learned from a story as horrible as this, you ask? It's similar to most fairy tales. Don't be lazy is the lesson. When my voice ceases, come here and clean up your colleagues in exactly 3 minutes. What if the lizard goes, you're a poopy head to the nugget and hurt their ego? Pretty soon I won't be able to keep talking. I'm about to swallow a large bomb. You're gonna mask it? I want to see that. Bring up the video of him swallowing the bomb, please. Oh yeah, he really did. He eat like Snake. He eat like Snake. Time's running out. Blood is flowing all around here. I'm starting to see the smiling faces now. Something you don't see much of around here. Don't be surprised if you hear a loud explosion. Like I said, it's precisely 3 minutes. I'm sure a bomb this size will be able to suppress it. The last body it finds will be mine. Boom. I'm about to swallow a large bomb is crazy. I just keep on imagining the Jim Carrey Mask movie where he swallows the stick of dynamite. Yeah. And then he becomes Arnold Schwarzenegger for some reason. That didn't happen. But I just want to see what this is real quick. See if I'm right. Is it a tree? It is a tree. We got a forest in extraction, at least for the time being. But I'm so sick of seeing that alpaca, I might do a memory repo. It depends on when we got Mosby. Mosby, you, right there, you, better be hoping that Mosby was after the memory repo, or you're gone. You hear me? So the employee killed it by eating a nuke. Yes. Or at least like a C8. You You know, 500 damage isn't that much. I mean, Yeda could do 500 damage in like, what, 10 seconds? Unless it was in one of its evolved forms. I think the HP goes up to 2,000 then. It's 1,000 when it gets one segment. I think it's 2,000 when it gets all the segments. So yeah, we'll hit retry on that. I have to make an executive decision because memory repo is next. We got to get missions done next time. I'm probably going to have to memory repo anyway because I need elephs. And we have the ability to re-roll things now. I need elephs. Also, day 46 is the end game. And we are not ready for the end game yet. So I want to get as many missions done. I gotta suppress. I gotta clear Gebra's mission number 4 for that. These I could easily clear. Doesn't the city have antimatter or something? They probably have more than that. They got those singularities. You think there might be some antimatter in the bomb me employee 8? Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay, I forgot to put out the calendar. I'll put out the calendar sometime tonight. I know Friday is Final Fantasy V. Final Fantasy Friday continues. I'm not sure what's after that. I think it might be another Monday. Next time on LobCorp, we'll do some missions. And I'll decide if we're reproing or not. Thanks everybody for stopping by. And I'll see you on Friday. Good night, everybody.